Warren Tolman is a Massachusetts lawyer and former member of the Massachusetts General Court. He was a candidate for governor of Massachusetts in 2002, but lost the race for the Democratic nomination to Shannon O'Brien. This past November, he declared his candidacy for the office of Attorney General, seeking to replace the current Attorney General and Democratic gubernatorial hopeful Martha Coakley. And Warren Tolman joins us now live on a newsline. Mr. Tolman, thanks very much for joining us.
My pleasure, David. Good to be with you.
Now, you got a nice little pat on the back from Senate President Therese Murray. Talk about that.
I did. Yesterday, the Senate President endorsed my candidacy to be our next Attorney General, joining, by the way, all four former Attorney Generals, including your neighbor, Attorney General Bellotti, who I'm a big fan of. But Therese Murray is just such an advocate, such a fighter, and has done such tremendous things for the state, not just the Plymouth region. I'm really honored to have her support in this campaign. It means so much to me because of what she represents and her zealous advocacy on behalf of the families of Massachusetts.
And I was taking a look at your record of accomplishment on issues like big tobacco, also addressing campus assault issues, combating the opiate abuse crisis, because that's gotten a lot of attention here on the South Shore, sir.
Yeah, it's a real problem. I was over in Taunton a week and a half ago, and they've had over 120 overdoses since January 1st this year. And they're addressing it head on. They're talking about it. A lot of communities don't want to talk about it, but there are similar communities like Taunton that are having the same problems. And we've got to hold the big pharma accountable. We've got to make sure that some of the problems here, a small number of doctors are prescribing a large number of the pills. We also have to make sure that mental health parity means mental health parity, that if you go to a hospital and you have a mental illness, that we get you some treatment, and we're failing a lot of these people, and I think the Senate President recognizes that. She's been a leader, obviously, on the opiate addiction crisis with, by the way, my brother Stephen Tolman, former Senator Steve Tolman, as well as Mayor Marty Walsham, and I want to step up and take the lead in this role as hopefully the next Attorney General, because there are families that are being torn apart there, and we need to educate our young kids about the dangers involved here. And there's a real leadership role that the Attorney General can play and will play if I'm the next Attorney General.
Sounds great. Warren Tolman, best of luck, and thanks for joining us this morning.
It's a pleasure, David. Thank you.